颜值 means attractiveness in Chinese. It's a word measuring how good-looking one is.
This girl is Yuejin. She's a dancer and the most professional drinks lover among her friends. Yuejin spends a huge amount of time observing and thinking. She has got rich imagination and likes to look for new drinks. She likes searching for information about the ingredients. Among her friends, she is known as a huge fan of newly emerged drinks. Beijing is the city where Yuejin studies and lives.
Shanghai is an international metropolis with extraordinary creation and leading fashion trends.
While traveling in Shanghai and Beijing, we're using Beidou navigation app on our phones.
Simple, bright, green plants, bookshelves, French windows, Nordic style, postmodern style, Victorian gift style. 椰果炼红，大满贯布丁，多肉葡萄，满杯红柚，外婆烧仙草，霸气玉油干，提拉米苏，豪华宝藏茶，御宴小丸子，燃爆橙子，功夫红茶双皮奶，芝芝美美，玉米波波，芝芝芒芒，多肉芒果甘露，鲜百香双响炮，红果小姐姐，奶茶三兄弟。
今天跟你泡一天了，今天收获最大的就是你这些网饮的名字一个比一个奇怪，
目的是勾起你的好奇心。
还有他们的颜色也太夸张了吧，
这才是要点。感官世界，颜值即真理。
颜值即真理。In the world of senses, attractiveness prevails. Tones are very important in Chinese pronunciation. 仪式 sounds very similar to 意识 and 医师. However, all of them have different meanings. 意识 means consciousness, while 医师 refers to the medical official.
Feel as free as wind while facing the blue sky and the sea.
The walk across the flower field is blurred within the dream of butterflies. Indeed, this is a mental paradise for modern women who struggle in urban jungles. In the fantasy of Aegean Sea, sunflowers mingle with fragrant juicy peaches. The passionate fire is added to the wild field teas.
The combinations like this have served as a great inspiration for refreshing summer drinks. So what would next come to your mind?
颜值只是它的视觉美学定义。
这是 number one.
Number two， 潜规则，营造女性钟爱的消费仪式。
When online influencers abroad, drinks are going through constant innovations. When a good look is combined with an awkward-sounding name, visions and associations will be created to stimulate women's desire in spending, out of which the pursuit of satisfaction and pleasure constitutes a more blatant latent rule, showing off, posting for pictures, and sharing on social media.
Drinks today have gone beyond functional purposes to epitomize sentiment and better life. Plus, it is a platform on which happy moments of life are shared with friends and families.
这也太特别了吧！
颜值加仪式，全国销量突破600万。
哇，这也太诱人了吧！
墨西哥牛油果，日本长野的绿芥末，台湾阿里山的野山葵，来自呼伦贝尔大草原的乳酸菌。哇，醉了！
既有颜值，又有仪式。They both have attractiveness and ceremony. Wow! Because they sound exactly the same, however have completely different meanings. 品味 is a verb meaning to taste, and 品味 is a noun meaning appreciation. Appreciation can refer to vulgar or elegant, ordinary or unique.
These are fruits from southern China, picked thousands of kilometers away from Beijing. They were delivered to the capital just within 7 hours.
Soaked in cold water, the original taste and flavor of the fruits are authentically kept.
Observation, thinking ability, rich imagination, and curiosity, if are all combined in one person altogether, are called creativity or entrepreneurship.
哇，
Oh look, this is authentic brown sugar bubble tea with a lot of chewy pearls at the bottom. Look how peculiar and beautiful the amber patterns look. And that is a great combination of red pomegranate juice and green wild cabbage. They represent a vivid mix of green and red colors. According to the color science, red and green make a perfect combination. Also, they represent youth and energy. The ever-changing postures of the dancers' hands have made a perfect impression and also amazed the audience. This is a plant widely spread in the tropical jungles of South America. With butterfly-shaped flowers, it is commonly known as soybean flower. Blue is the color of a deep ocean and infinite starry sky. It is associated with depth and vastness, as well as freedom and life. Shining blue represents people's desire to explore, as well as people's wish for a brighter future and freedom.
太神奇了，颜值爆表，无论你把它放在什么位置，拍起来都是全场最佳。
等一下，我们先给它起个名儿。
大道至简，就用你我相识的日子留作纪念。
那它的名字就是2021年4月26日。
蓝。
The greatest truths are always the simplest ones. This is the dancer's appreciation.
启示
It means inspiration. However, if your pronunciation isn't that accurate, it might sound as 歧视, which will mean prejudice. Oh, by the way, there is also a word 网饮, which means popular drink. It sounds exactly the same as the word 网瘾, which means internet addiction. Be very careful while using two of these words.
This is the skyscraper. The hard reinforced concrete is wrapped by the dazzling reflective exterior wall. This is a symbol of the modern city. Fabulously rich buildings, once frequently appearing in ancient Chinese poems and songs, had disappeared from human eyes hundreds of years ago. Structuralism, deconstructivism, minimalism, dignity and romance, retro and modern, occupation, appropriation, collage. Ivory black and milky white, red and green, cherries with sweet purple potatoes, milk yogurt with mustard. Surprisingly, by combining and mixing these flavors and colors, ingredients end up matching each other perfectly. Except for having a wonderful taste, this dessert can lift up anyone's spirit. Bubbles and cold smoke bring unique taste experience during the hot summer. Facing the ice storm, a bit of courage is mingled with imagination and freedom.
冲破束缚，
自由的呼吸。The online popular drinks represent revolutionary declaration from the new generation of young people to the well-behaved life. Break the order and the rules to make a bold attempt and drift into mind. Diversity drives fashion, which has such a broad boundary as the sea and the starry sky. Bring forth new ideas and changes and free your mind. This is how online popular beverages get their way to young generations.